Thank you for joining us on this episode of EideCast. Is this thing on? Today I am joined with Laura. What is your last name?
Goeden.
Goeden. Okay, I can read it and I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce this. So Laura Goeden.
Yep.
Okay, very nice. How are you?
Good.
Good. First time on a podcast?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So anyway, what do you do?
So they call me the office manager.
Okay.
Then Justin Smith, that sits next to me, started calling me Boat Jesus.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay. Any context, or you just randomly started calling
I
you
think
that?
he just randomly started calling me that because I can remember the boats that
That's so
people
funny.
have.
Okay. You were with Soo Sports at Vern Eide Marine,
Yep.
right? How long have you been kind of under the Vern Eide branch?
Since September when we did the transfer.
Okay.
And then I was with the original owners of Soo Sports since 2016.
Okay. Very nice. So 10 years in
Yeah.
the boat world. Do you have experience with boats before that too?
Yeah.
Okay. How did that all start?
Grew up on boats. So I'm had like John boats and airboats growing up. So this is a little bit different style.
Okay. Well, so John boats, you said?
John boats. So it's a smaller like pond hopper boat.
Okay. And then what was the other one?
Airboat.
Airboat. Kind of the same thing as a John boat?
Flat boat.
Okay.
Flat bottom boat with a fan on the back that
Oh.
propels you.
Okay. Are you from this area originally?
No, I'm
or-
from Nebraska.
Okay. I did not know that was really a thing. I've never
Yeah.
seen that. Is that kind of like, this is going to sound ignorant. I grew up on boats as well, but we had like a Crown Line growing
Yep.
up. And then recently my parents got a pontoon. But like with the fan on the back that propels you, is that kind of like when you go to the Everglades? And
Yeah. That
Yeah?
kind of boat.
Okay. I didn't know that. They have them around here.
Yeah.
So with starting at Soo Sports, were you kind of office manager there as well, or what did you do at Soo Sports?
So I was the office manager there as well. When I first started, I was just the assistant for the owners because
Okay.
there was 4 of them.
Okay. So you kind of, what did your job entail with being an assistant?
So I would help them get their deals ready. I'd try and decipher their handwriting.
Okay.
And then do like warranty registrations,
Okay.
answer their emails, all the fun stuff.
All the fun things. Very nice. Do you have a favorite brand of boats?
Probably Ranger pontoons because that's what I have.
Okay. Do you have a favorite lake around here?
Lake Thompson.
Lake Thompson. And remind me, I've been to a handful
Yeah.
of lakes around here. Where is Lake Thompson?
About an hour and a half north by DeSmet.
Okay. Very nice. What's your favorite thing about that lake?
So you can fish, you can ski, you can have all the fun.
Okay.
We have a cabin right there, so
Oh,
it
fun.
makes it really nice for a family.
Yeah. So you can fish or ski. Do you kind of partake in all of that?
Yes, we do.
Okay. How old were you when you started skiing?
Water skiing, like 30.
Like 30? Okay. Do you snow ski too?
Yeah.
then? Okay. Do you prefer one over the other?
I prefer to do snow sports because I know that one.
Okay. Very nice. And what does your family consist of?
So my immediate family is my husband, my 2 kids, and then I have a very large extended family because
Okay.
I'm one of 10.
You're one of 10. Where do you fall in the birth order?
I am 5.
You're right in the middle, really.
Yeah. Me and my little sister.
Okay. Very nice. You said you grew up in Nebraska.
Yep.
Where in Nebraska?
West Point, so it's between Omaha and Norfolk.
Okay. And what did your childhood look like?
Always outside, always doing something. We did a lot of fishing, hunting, then just being with your siblings. So you had to go to like everybody's sporting events.
Did you play sports yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, what sports were you involved
So
in?
I did cross country, track, and then basketball.
Do you still run to this day, or?
A little bit, not as much as I like to.
Okay. When you did track as well, were you distance? Okay.
And then I did pole vaulting.
And pole vaulting, fun. I wanted to do pole vault. My parents said no. They said it's too dangerous.
It is, yeah.
Did you have any bad accidents
Yep,
or anything?
I fell and I snapped a pole and I broke a couple of ribs.
Ow.
Yeah.
How old were you when that happened?
A senior, so it was like season ending, and you're like
No.
6 weeks till graduation, and this happens.
Yeah, that would stink. Did you do pole vault like all 4 years in high school?
Yeah.
Then? Okay. Are you kind of like an adrenaline person then? Because
I don't know, maybe.
I feel like
It's
that's like
fun.
an adrenaline sport or division. I don't. What's field? Is that
Yeah.
the right word?
We can go with that.
Okay.
I don't know what the right word is either.
Like, is that what you call it? That's amazing. I don't know that I've really met many pole vaulters before,
Yeah.
but that's super cool. Were you involved in like music and arts too, or more so the sports?
More sports, and then I did like FFA,
Okay.
4-H.
There's like the plant side of FFA and animal side of FF, or the like.
Yep.
In that world, there's plants and animals, right?
Yep.
Were you kind of both, or did you have one over the other?
So I mostly did the plant sides.
Okay.
Because we always had a big garden, and you could explain like what you were growing and use that as your project.
Okay.
And then you could always do the public speaking side of it too.
Okay.
But I'm not liking that one.
That wasn't your favorite? Is FFA and 4-H like one thing, or is like
They're two separate. Yep.
Okay.
So 4-H has been around longer than FFA.
Okay.
And it's geared more towards like you can start at 8 years old.
Okay.
Like 7, 8.
Okay. And then FFA is
More high school based.
More high school based. Okay. And then when you do like presentations with like your plants, is that something I feel like at the fair you see?
Yeah, you would like bring in like try and make everything identical. So you'd like, okay, this is the plant I grew. This tomato is textbook. This is why it should be here.
Okay. Is that typically kind of the plant that you would show would be tomatoes, or
it could be anything like peppers, flowers. You can even do like chicken eggs. Like,
okay, fun. Do you still do like gardening
Yes.
stuff to this day? Okay.
So I also right now I coach shooting sports for 4-H.
Oh. Okay, so what does that entail?
So we have BB gun, air rifle, air pistol, and trap shotguns.
Okay. And then how do kids sign up for that? Like, what is...
So you can go down to your county extension office, see if you have a club in your area, in your county.
Okay.
And reach out. Like, we just started our winter season.
Mm-hmm.
So my kids are very excited.
Yeah. Is it indoor that you practice then, or?
Yep. BB gun, air rifle, air pistol is all indoor. Shotguns outside during the summer.
Where do you go for, like, when you're indoors?
So we actually rent the Isaac Walton.
Oh, okay. Very nice. And how old are your kids?
8 and 12 as of this week.
As of this week. Very nice. And they are involved with that?
Yes.
Okay, very excited about it.
Very much. My daughter's been doing it since she was 8, so she's like, I've got this. We're good.
And then your 8-year-old's excited to finally get the chance to do it.
He finally gets to be on the line.
Very nice. So since the whole transition over, has there been much change, or?
It's a lot of changes.
Okay.
There was only 10 of us.
Yeah.
And we had such a small, like, really close-knit group.
Okay.
And now we're spread out across the whole building.
Yeah. Do you still get to kind of see your coworkers?
I see everybody.
Okay. Just, what's something that you've kind of noticed, like, culture-wise? Is it pretty similar to being with Soo Sports, or?
Yeah, it's very customer-based, and I love that it's faith-based.
Good. As far as like a customer standpoint, has there been much change for them, or just more so going to a different location?
It's mostly going to a different location and learning where they need to go.
Okay.
When I've seen customers out, they always ask us, did everybody make the switch?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's there.
Yeah. And everybody
everybody made the switch.
Okay, so it's just really kind of going to a new location, figuring out where they're going, maybe slight changes, but mostly the same.
Yep.
Very nice. What is your favorite thing about what you do?
Probably getting to see every new boat that goes out.
Yeah. I always find it, you might be able to answer this actually. Why are fishing boats sparkly? Do you know? Is that just like an aesthetic
The fiberglass?
thing? Maybe. I don't know. There's...
So like Camus, Skeeter, and Ranger, the fiberglass boats, they're going to have the flake in it that gives it that sparkle.
Okay. Is it just like kind of the way it's like the material that's used, or is there like a specific purpose when like for fishing?
I don't think there's a specific purpose, but I think it's just that flake adds that extra shine because you can get it as like a gel coat too, which is like a flat color.
Okay. I did not know that. I always, growing up, would see sparkly boats on the pond, and I'm always like, or on the lake, and I'm like, this is really cute.
They're so pretty.
Maybe men don't want to hear that, or people don't want to hear that when they're fishing. But so over your years of being acquainted with boats, what's something that you've noticed has changed?
That some pontoons are just getting like super powerful. You can see them like 3 engines on the back.
Okay. And they can like pull skiers and tubers.
Yeah,
right?
even a small like 150 horsepower motor can pull a skier.
Okay. So do you think it's kind of a misconception when people see pontoons, they just kind of think they're like a nice floating device?
Well, they're a great floating device, but you can also have a lot of fun with them.
Yeah. Would you say that you are a books person, a movie person, or a music person?
Probably a tie between books and music.
Okay. Do you have a favorite genre of books or favorite author?
I love mysteries.
Okay. I recently kind of got back into reading. I used to read a ton as a kid and then kind of tapered off for a while. So last year my goal was to read 5 books.
Yep.
I only read 3, but I did find mysteries are my genre.
Yeah.
Just they're fun.
It keeps your brain engaged.
Yeah. Do you find yourself like starting to read it and think like, oh, I can solve this?
Yeah, that's like half my goal is like, can I figure it out before the end?
Do you feel like you generally can, or are you
Sometimes.
thrown for it? I feel like there's some authors that make you think you're gonna get it, and then all of a sudden they just completely.
Yeah,
Throw
just
you
somebody out of the blue. I did start reading the Horrible Harry series with my youngest,
Okay.
but he loves it because his grandpa's nickname is Harry.
Oh, fun.
So he's like, oh, it's his grandpa when he was little.
What exactly is the Horrible Harry series? Is it?
It's just about a little like first grader
Okay.
and his story and how everything can go wrong. And
Oh, fun. Are they chapter books or
they're
fiction?
various small chapter books.
Okay, fun. I might have to look into those.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then as far as like music genre, do you have a favorite genre?
Nope, I have musical ADD.
Okay, just kind of anything
Yep.
that just sounds good. You like it?
Yep, we just follow whatever's gonna make you happy that day.
Okay. Right now, if you were to pull out your phone and pick a song to play, what song would you play?
Ooh, I like Ian Munsick, I Come Home to You.
Okay. I'll have to check that one out.
It's more of a country song.
Country. Okay. I like dabble in country a little bit.
Yeah.
But I like kind of the early like 2000s country.
Yep.
Or is Casey Musgraves considered country? Are you
Yeah.
familiar with her? Okay. I've started listening to her too a little bit.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm like not super versed, but I'll have to check into it. What is your why or what's your motivation?
My motivation, I work because it makes me happy. Like, my motivation is just get to the next thing that makes you happy.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's kind of what drives you forward each
Yeah.
day. Very nice. And what would you say makes you happy?
great people to work with. Just a great like business if you're gonna have that. Like just something that like builds you as a person.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. So with the transition to Vern Eide, did you feel like it was an easy transition, or did you notice a difference in the culture at all?
I noticed like everybody like first day I was here, I got asked if I need anything like 14 times.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a complete reversal from like me asking the question, hey, what do you need?
Mm-hmm.
What can we do to make you successful?
It's kind of fun to be on the other side
Yeah.
of it. Nice. Right, nice way to walk into a building. Or
Right? It's the culture I believe is really similar because we all had really good values when we merged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like it was a very compatible
Yeah.
merge. It just made it effortless almost.
Yeah.
Good.
I haven't heard any complaints, so that's a good thing.
Good. Yeah, I was like, we'd love to hear that. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you a few random questions here. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh. Peanut butter brickle.
Okay, I do not hear that one mentioned often,
No.
but it's a good choice. What is the most priciest thing you've ever splurged on for yourself or treated yourself to?
I bought myself a hunt.
A hunt?
Yes, a guided hunt.
Oh, that's fun. Where was that?
It's gonna be in Wyoming.
Okay. Oh, so you haven't done it yet?
Nope, it's scheduled for 27.
Fine. Okay. So, what are you hunting for?
Elk.
Elk. Okay. Have you gone elk hunting before?
I have gone elk hunting before. I
Okay.
was not successful.
Okay. Very nice. Is it something that you're doing kind of solo, or is your husband joining you? Or
So my husband's going along is just to hang out, and a couple of our other friends are doing it too.
Fine. I love that. Okay, you said in Wyoming in 27.
Yes,
So you have a ways out. Do they just book out that far?
they do
or-
book out that far.
Okay. And then what time of year do you elk hunt?
So you can start in September and November. We're gonna be like early November,
Okay.
so hopefully it's not too snowy.
And then, so Zach over at Honda store, he likes to elk hunt. Is that where you can go shed hunting too? Is that an elk thing, or is that
You can do that for anything that sheds their antlers, deer, elk.
okay? Do you ever do that as well? Or?
Yeah, we do that. We'll start hiking around when we check our trap line.
Okay. What is your favorite time of day?
Favorite time of day has got to be like right at dawn when the skies are pretty and you can just sit there and have quiet.
Okay, that's nice. And this is kind of a weird question, but like, obviously the sky can be a couple of different colors. Do you have like a favorite color that you can just see where it's like, oh, this is like you just really take that extra moment to appreciate it?
I like it when it's that red purple stage.
That's super pretty. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I know it's like weird, but I feel like there's always that one color that just kind of stops
It
people
just
and just
makes your, like, everything shuts down.
Yeah, I love that. Amazing. So I feel like you're a very, very outdoorsy, naturey
Yes.
person. If you had to use 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be?
Definitely outdoorsy. Being a mother is one of my main words. Like, it's, my kids are my life.
Yeah.
And probably another one would be, I want to be a good teacher.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. I love that. Anything else that you want to share or get out there?
I don't really have much more. I think we touched on a lot of subjects.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for watching this episode of EideCast. Is this thing on?